Okay, this is the 18th of September. And as we've discussed, stocks fall to support and they rise to resistance. Cinevus SNV daily chart goes on a parabolic buy today, but it found support from the 20 and the 50 MA today. Closed above it, opened today above the 20 and the 50, and it went right exactly to this line. This is a trend line that was drawn for 7-day tops, so count them out: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably somewhere in here. So basically around September, July 30th, this trend line was drawn, snapped to grid, and as the days accumulate, the line continues. Now today, everyone was running around rampant. Oh, stay tuned. I want to show you a little tool that you can use about an FOMC meeting and whether the markets would rise or fall from that news. Now, right now we're sitting at resistance, starting at support. Is there any news in here? Does it really make a difference? I mean, you can listen to all these people that babble on with hypothetical and presumptive reasoning, but does it really matter? Is it not a waste of time when you find resistance on this trend line, when you find support on this trend line, support, fell, and there's a back test, says this trend line is now resistance. So it falls to support. And that is a very good trend line right there that should be drawn in with that shadow low, and it caps onto that. And this is all based on price, but we're focusing too much time on this. I've owned this stock since 135 and been trading in and out of it. We also looked at H-band yesterday. This is a daily chart. And on Friday, we were looking at, prior to Friday, Friday was the 13th. And we were looking for this then to go up and then do a back test. And so anywhere in here would have been a purchase of the support of the 8, which isn't that impressive, and the 50 and the 20 EMAs. Again, there's no news in here. That's support. And then it followed the 8 MA up today. And bing, 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 didn't we talk a couple days ago? The out would have been 871. There it is. Now that's a first out from previous, based on these tops. I would have guessed 871 from this top. But this diagonal trend line goes back to a February low of 2011. So I'm going to say that would be the next point of resistance, and I'd probably hit that tomorrow, if not today. Today, everybody's positive. The buyers and sellers are out purchasing, and they're purchasing in a ratio that is higher to the selling, so the price continues to move upward. And we can see some pricing on BAC. You got 10,000 people selling to 2,000 buyers. That's easier to see here. So we have an imbalance of ask over the buyers at this point. And if we look at H-band, we can see the same imbalance, the same ratios. ExxonMobil, which continued today upwards and hit its, if we look at it on a daily chart, where did it stop? It stopped at resistance. It didn't watch CNBC on the FMO, whoever Bernanke is, which I call Burbanky, not to be confused with Burbank, but Burbanky. Mr. Banky who solved the banking, whatever it was. But bidders and askers are representing debt and credit. Debt and credit. Those are the two sides of the equation. Even if we look at gold up today, and silver, wheat, and HL, that is the credit side of the equation. And very unique stuff today. Trend lines hit. Where's BAC? Looking very good on a daily. We are on a parabolic buy at this time. We have stochastics pointing up, and the crossover very positive. RSI has not hit the 70%, and we do have a rising MACD. So resistance at the top Bollinger Band. Will it reach the high of 1531 of January 2011? Let's get to break this trend line first. But this is the very first one it has to break. Then this trend line, then this trend line. And quickly I'll show you this, and then I have to run, is indices. Just go to this website, and this gives you a quick little bank. You know, like for example, on Sunday afternoon, you can see the futures were up 13 points. So you knew on Monday morning the Dow would probably open up over 100 points, and so it did. And you can see the dollar is down. That means the market goes up. Dollar loses value. So it's good to buy stocks. Gold and silver up. Crude oil up as well today. Bonds holding in there and staying on the upside. See you all later.